In the above videos, we have introduced how to generate a program of single function. For example, for cutting, for holding, for grooving, or for engraving. And if we want to realize the continuous processing, for example, we have two processing. For example, firstly, we will cut the material, and then we will make a hole in the center of the material. Then we have to combine two programs to generate the continuous milling program. Firstly, the first step, we press the program, the parameter setting, until shortcut parameter appear, and we have choose for this parameter, because the first function is cutting, so we have 3 parameters to be adjusted. For the first is tools. For cutting parameter setting, for tools, and the tools we will choose 1 for double cutter because it is cutting. And the second is cutting times. We will choose cutting times according to our working purpose. And the next is choose the cutting axis. Cutting axis, we choose x-axis 0. And this is for cutting parameter setting. And because we will generate the continuous milling program, so the difference is we have to choose the other 2 parameters. Firstly, we have to choose the continuous milling function. We will open this function by input 1. 1 represents yes, continuous milling. And next is a multiplier. Because we have 2 files, 2 programs, and one main file and 1 secondary file. So a multiply number is 1. If we have 3 functions, for example, we have to cut hollow, we have to cut hole and hollow, then we have to choose the number is 2. This is parameter setting for generating combined program. Now the parameter setting is okay now. Then we will choose press the program. And in the program, we will choose the UDISC 5. UDISC 5, this is our cutting 5. We will choose this 5 and input output. Then we will name the 5 0777, for example, and input. Then the 5 will be generated in the main 5 will be generated in the control system. And we press the program. We will find it. Then we will find this. We will choose this 5, and in edit condition, we will choose open the 5, and we can see the G-code program of the main 5. We have to in the end of the 5, you will find the secondary 5 name, which is automatically generated by the control system. From G55, the P077 1 is automatically generated by the control system. This is a secondary 5. And the secondary 5 is already existed because for the holding, because we just generated in the control and saved in the control system, and this name is automatically generated by the control system. We have to edit the program so that to perfect the G-code program to avoid of any error. Firstly, we have to from
你现在要加东西对不对？
对。
你拉着拍清楚一点。我在这里弄。
我们现在要加。Now we have to add the safety distance of z-axis. 你加就行。z. This is a safety distance of z-axis. We have to add this parameter every time. And next.
对，你告诉他，因为他推过去，然后开始换道了嘛，到这里。
From this code, we will change the tool. So we have to add the tool number. We input T0.
这代表3号道的。
This is the number 3 tool.
对，就是在这里切换3号道，然后。
We will change the tools into number 3 tools.
然后就开始加工我们那个大恐龙。
And then we can start to use the 5P07715 to do the holding work. And until now, the 5 has been generated for the continuous milling, including 2 functions. One function is cutting. The first function is cutting, and the second function is holding. And the program is combined and perfected well.
你告诉他加工完了，他会看到吗？这个加工完叫 M05就停止了，然后他又会切到那个 G54坐标，然后我们再把它切换到1号道，这样就循环了。
You can see in the end of the 5, after the processing is finished, the G code will be changed into will be returned to the original place, and we will start from G54. So we have to add the tool number again, so that next time we process, the machine will start from the number 2.
对。
Number 1, 2.
对。
So.
然后到这里就结束了嘛。
From this place, the program is finished. This is the whole procedure of combining 2 files into 1 file. We combine the 1 main file and 1 secondary file into 1 file, so that to realize the continuous milling. This is the most difficult part to learn. Finish.